a reír en el viernes, cuenta un chiste el lunes. Él necesita 5 días para pensar, reflejar, consultar su astrólogo antes de reír. Pero ahora cambió. La tasa de crecimiento de la India superó de China este año. Esto no es un cuento chino. When Octavio Paz arrived in Mumbai in 1950, when he landed, he saw the crowd of Indians, the color and color, and he wrote, I was overwhelmed by the excess of reality. Now, this excess of reality continues to be the challenge for India's growth and prosperity. What is this excess? 1.2 billion people. Every year, we add 15 million people, equivalent to one Chile or Australia, to feed, to educate, to provide health care. Every year for these 15 million is not a joke. And that too, given the extreme diversities in India of 18 official languages, 7 religions, so many ethnic groups and castes. So when I was young, we were all very fatalistic and pessimistic. We didn't have hope. So there's a story about this. Once the president of Brazil and premier of Soviet Union and the Prime Minister of India sought an appointment with God in 1990 to seek his help for development of their country. Fernando Henrique, the Brazil, he told God, God, we have changed from military dictatorship to democracy. We have so much of resources. I want to develop Brazil as a first world country during my term of 4 years. So God looked at him and said, Fernando, it's going to take about 30 years, not during your term. Ele empezó a llorar. Then it was the turn of Gorbachev. He said, we have done a historic change from communism to democracy. I want to see my country prosperous like United States during my term. El Dios dijo, no es durante su mandato. Va a necesitar cambio de una generación. El Gorbachev empezó a llorar. Después, it was the turn of Narasimha Rao, our Prime Minister. But antes de nuestro primer ministro abrió su boca, el Dios empezó a llorar. So God said, Mr. Rao, I know what you are going to ask, but it is not possible during my term. This was in 1990. Now, fast forward in 2015, a guy working with TCS, the Indian IT company, he sends a WhatsApp message to God. God, I want to meet you. Come along. And God says, I told your Prime Minister that development of India is not possible during my term. What can I do for you? How can I help you? So this young Indian, he tells God, God, I'm not here to ask for your help. I'm here to offer my help to you. Why don't you outsource your work? My company will do it for half the cost.